to the sky. Never let adventures pass you by. Be free and follow your crazy dreams. We're living our vision in the RV. Come ride with us and you'll be free.
Our plan was to head straight through to Texas, but life on the road has a way of surprising you. When we noticed Hot Springs, Arkansas was not far off our route, we couldn't resist taking a few days to explore this hidden gem nestled in the heart of the Ouachita Mountains. With only a couple of days to spare, we found a perfect spot at the Hot Springs KOA and were lucky enough to get a last-minute approval to film in the stunning Hot Springs National Park. So as we get ready to start the day, let's dive into the history, the beauty, and the natural wonder that makes this place unforgettable. Welcome to Hot Springs, Arkansas. We're staying at the Hot Springs National Park KOA.
It's a nice park.
It's a very nice park. We stayed here the last couple nights and decided to just stay here and work. That way we didn't have to move much.
It is very hilly, so every site is like on a stair-step level almost.
Yeah, it's a nice park. Hot Springs National Park sits in the beautiful Ouachita Mountains, a place where the Native Americans gathered for centuries, drawn to these natural hot springs long before the area was officially preserved as a national reservation in the early 19th century. The name Ouachita itself comes from a Native American tribal name, honoring the land's deep-rooted history and the generations who first appreciated its healing waters. Finally found a parking spot at the visitor center downtown here. It was the only place that had a few RV spaces here.
Oh, that's a nice little park.
Didn't say anything about being only for the visitor center, so we'll see.
Good. How are you doing?
Looks like they're having a festival going on. The hot springs were such a treasured natural wonder that in 1832, President Andrew Jackson designated Hot Springs as the first federal reservation. In essence, it became America's first national park, established 40 years before Yellowstone. So our plan here is to start the day off at what's called, I think it's the Pancake House?
Pancake shop.
Pancake shop.
If we get there without too many detours.
By the time we got here, now the wait is an hour. So we're gonna go walk around and check some things out. Let's go in this Arlington Hotel. I heard that's supposed to be really cool. Since its original opening in 1875, the Arlington Hotel has been the heart of social life in Hot Springs, hosting grand balls and welcoming an array of famous guests, from politicians and presidents to sports legends and celebrities. The hotel's journey includes 3 different buildings, each capturing the style of its era and surviving challenges like fires and economic downturns. The current Arlington, built in 1924, retained its iconic twin towers and introduced luxurious amenities for vacationers, including a ballroom, bathhouse, and thermal mineral water piped directly into the guest rooms. Known for its historic charm and prime location in America's Spa City, the Arlington has hosted legendary figures like Al Capone, Babe Ruth, and U.S. presidents. Today, it remains a treasured landmark, inviting visitors to experience its elegance and storied past. To get a national park filming permit for this. This is one of the more expensive ones. They charged $100 just for the application fee, and then $150 just for the filming permit part of it. But every once in a while you get that. You would think all national parks would be the same, but they're not. So the Arlington Hotel's right there, and a lot of these buildings are national park property, these old bathhouses, but they're leased. So in order to get permission from them, you have to ask them separately, not the national park. But right here, across from the Arlington Hotel, Hot Springs National Park, and I see one of the ranger over there. We'll walk over here. Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas is a place unlike any other in the national park system.
If there are any final questions or curiosities, I'll be hanging out here for a little bit. But thank you guys so much.
Known for its healing thermal waters and rich history, this unique park has a few surprises up its sleeve. Unlike most national parks, Hot Springs welcomes visitors free of charge, inviting everyone to experience its natural beauty, historic bathhouses, and scenic trails without an entrance fee. But that's not the only feature that sets it apart. Hot Springs National Park is the only national park in the United States that's home to a brewery. The Superior Bathhouse Brewery crafts beers using the park's natural thermal spring water, bringing a taste of the area's history to every glass. Hot Springs, Arkansas is a place where nature, history, and innovation meet. The one-of-a-kind destination in America's national park story. pancake shop. I'd recommend it for sure. It's
Definitely,
good.
that's a must stop. Be prepared to wait though on the weekend for sure, but I think it's worth it.
And prepared to eat a lot.
Oh my gosh, big portion.
Yeah, it's good food. Really good. So the Hot Springs National Park Visitor Center is right downtown here, right along in between all these bathhouses. I think I did read that. It used to be one of the bathhouses. Hot Springs, Arkansas wasn't always known for its peaceful springs and scenic views. As early as the mid-1800s, it had a reputation as a hotspot for illegal gambling, controlled by two rival families, the Flynns and the Durans. Their fierce battle for control over the city's gaming scene even led to the infamous Hot Springs gunfight of 1899. Despite gambling being illegal, it flourished openly, with local officials turning a blind eye or even joining in. When Leo McLaughlin became mayor in 1926, he took things even further, turning Hot Springs into a haven for notorious gangsters like Oni Madden, Lucky Luciano, and Al Capone. Known as the English Godfather, Madden found refuge here, and word spread that Hot Springs was the perfect hideout for those on the run. This criminal paradise continued until the 1960s, when a federal crackdown finally ended Hot Springs' reign as the largest illegal gambling operation in the U.S. Today, visitors can uncover this fascinating history at the Gangster Museum of America, where exhibits, vintage slot machines, and stories of Madden and Capone bring Hot Springs' notorious past to life. The Fordyce Bathhouse in Hot Springs, Arkansas serves as the Visitors Center and Museum for Hot Springs National Park. The bathhouse first opened its doors in 1915 and has been meticulously restored to showcase its original grandeur. Visitors can take a self-guided tour through this beautiful building, offering a rare glimpse into the luxurious spa experiences of the early 20th century. This is an interesting table. What went on in this bowl? This was the men's bathhouse, right? Inside, you'll find 3 floors of exhibits showcasing vintage bathing equipment, period furnishings, and fascinating details about the history of the bathhouses and thermal springs. It's a journey through time, and best of all, admission is free, making it a must-see for anyone visiting Hot Springs. Whether you're here for the history, the architecture, or a bit of both, the Fordyce Bathhouse is the perfect place to start your Hot Springs adventure.
It's amazing what made this place operational.
First floor.
Survive.
These buildings are beautiful though, this old architecture, just love it.
You want to walk up there? What?
Is it hot?
Yeah, it is hot.
So it is spring water, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh. The long walkway behind the Fordyce Bathhouse in Hot Springs National Park is known as the Grand Promenade. This brick path runs parallel to Bathhouse Row along the hillside, offering visitors a scenic and leisurely stroll. Construction of the promenade began in the 1930s as a public works administration project and was completed in the early 1960s. The Grand Promenade provides elevated views of the historic bathhouses and the city, as well as access to various trails on Hot Springs Mountain. It's a popular spot for both tourists and locals to enjoy the natural beauty and history of the area. Getting warm.
Feels good.
In the late 1800s, Major League teams discovered its warm climate and healing hot springs, making it the perfect location for spring training. Legends like Babe Ruth and Cy Young flocked to the hot springs to prepare for the season, transforming the town into baseball's spring training capital. Players believed that soaking in the mineral-rich hot springs sped up their recovery and boosted performance, while the mountain trails provided the ideal conditioning ground. Today, Hot Springs honors this legacy with the historic baseball trail, where fans can follow in the footsteps of the sport's greatest icons.
This is the Hot Springs National Park store. So you can buy one of these and fill it with water, apparently.
Can you feel it?
Really?
Yeah. The Fountain of Youth.
There's a floater. Just kidding.
Now we're going to go up to the Hot Springs Mountain Tower, and there's a lot of narrow switchbacks all the way down, it sounds like, is what we're being told. So,
Yeah.
cross your fingers. Did she or did she not tell us that the limit was 25 feet?
Yes.
That sign says 30, so hopefully make me feel a little bit more comfortable when if that was actually 30 and not 25. I think I'll trust the sign. We were able to get a spot here along the road. This in itself's a cool view. So we're gonna go up there to the tower. Now the weather today is beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. It's a little chilly this morning, but
Yeah.
we're supposed to get up to mid to high 70s today, I think, here.
And the date is October 19th.
And we're starting
2024.
to see a lot of the leaves.
Turning colors, yeah. Rising above the landscape at 1,256 feet, Hot Springs Mountain Tower offers visitors breathtaking panoramic views of the Ouachita Mountains and the charming city of Hot Springs. Even if you have a national park pass, you still have to pay to go up on the tower. But it did bring it down, plus being over 55, to $11 a piece. I don't remember what it was to begin with. Do you?
14 a piece.
14. Oh, what a big discount.
But if there is also a military discount and a firefighter fund?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, 25 cents probably. And they give you these coins to put in here.
Paper wasps on 3rd floor. Proceed with caution.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
After a short elevator ride to the top, you'll be treated to sweeping vistas that stretch for miles, capturing the rolling mountains and lush forests that define this region. This 216-foot observation tower lets you experience the beauty of Arkansas from a whole new perspective. Inside, exhibits on each floor detail the history of the area, from the Native Americans who first visited the hot springs to the park's establishment. Whether you're a fan of scenic overlooks or love learning a bit of history along the way, Hot Springs Mountain Tower is an unforgettable stop, making it the perfect addition to your Hot Springs adventure. One of the most bizarre things is when you're up in that tower and you're looking down at this here, and this is that overlook that we didn't overlook. Couldn't pass that up, sorry. Earlier, you're so high up that you can, overlook the city and everything, but up there it looks like everything's level. That was pretty bizarre.
Mm-hmm. It was.
You want to look it over again?
Don't overlook it.
We won't.
Considering how much we paid, which was a lot, in New York, the Empire State Building, Observation Tower, and
Yeah, that had a lot more to it, though.
all those others, so, I don't know.
Those other what?
All
All
the
those
other,
others, is that what you said?
all the other high one that we went to.
The other high one.
What was the name of that one?
I don't know. Is it the altitude, sweetie?
Must be.
It's the altitude.
Feeling lethargic.
All right. Should we go back down to the touristy area and see what kind of a good restaurant we can find?
Sure, because that's all we do is eat, eat and drive, and maybe walk occasionally.
Yeah, occasionally. We do love to hike, regardless of our complaining sometimes of that's a 0.3 mile hike. No.
Okay, watch the tail.
How about the truck?
That too.
We're gonna go try this water.
You are.
All right. Okay.
go first.
I don't think it's bad. It wouldn't be so many
You
people.
go first.
The lady that came out of this camper, I asked her, that must be good water. She said it is. Apparently. You seriously gonna try it? I was just kidding.
You take it.
That is weird. Taste that. I mean, drinking it hot is weird. There's a few places to get something to eat here. We're just gonna pick something here, I guess, and then start driving, making our way towards Texas. They said chunky. It is chunky.
Chips are good.
Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day. Let's celebrate. Call it a day and celebrate.
forget to subscribe to our channel, click that little bell, and hit that thumbs up. See you next week.